Hey, welcome to Rolling Solo, a Dungeons and Dragons solo adventure where we follow the adventures of Iona Millar, a monk who wants to, at the moment, deliver a book. That's her current goal. We're level 1. We have Iona, the human monk, and we have Finley, her faithful, friendly sidekick, and Blink Dog, who is a spellcaster, a healer to be specific. Um, those are our characters. Last time, as we were walking along, we are traveling along the high plains, and I can actually put made some changes, so here we go. We're there on the high plains. Um, and as we sit here on the high plains, we can see here, this is Asgard's Fantasy Map Generator, which I highly recommend. The We are here where the party is at, and we have just defeated a couple of bandits, 2 bandits, 1 hyena that attacked us earlier. We are traveling from west to east, and we are close to the town of Buckingford. We're delivering the book in however we pronounce this next town, which apparently is Binexus, Binexus, one or the other. So we will get there when we get there. So I think, so having just defeated our bandits, we are going to, I think Finley took some hard hits. If we look at here, I was tracking them here. I got Finley at 22 hit points, so we didn't take any hits at all. We're doing just fine. So we are just going to keep on walking along. I don't think we're only 10 miles from town. We just had an encounter. Nothing else happens. We come into town. The town that we're coming into is Buckingford, which honestly I should have set up a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Sweet. Okay, that's better. So here we are in our town of Buckingford. It's not a large town. I probably could have set it up a little bit better, but we've got the river coming down that we saw on our other plate. And we're kind of coming in through this district, Appleford, and into the city. It's a city of, it says population about 7,400 here, which I think is correct from what we have. And the question is, what do we want out of this town? We've traveled today about, it looks like, let's see, how far have we traveled today? We have traveled today, it looks like about 15 miles. This is another 20 miles. We're 10 miles between this town and the next town. So the question is, what are we going to do? Are we going to try to find an inn in this town? Or are we just going to try to get through this town and out to the other side? And I think, why not? Let's explore the town and see what we can find out in terms of finding an inn. I always forget something before I do these streams. Today, the thing that I forgot was to break out any dice. So that's fun. Okay. Put some dice here, put the things here. Let's just grab a big pile of dice. Oh yeah. One of my favorite sounds. Okay. Do I think I have enough dice? No, I don't think I have enough dice. Okay. So we're coming into this town, and I guess the question that we have is, um, you know, uh, what happens? What do we want to do? We are flat broke. We can't stay in an inn, probably. Well, we could stay in an inn. Let's see, how much money do we have? We're fine. We got 27 gold. We can stay in the city if we want to. So, I'm going to walk to town. And we're going to... let's kind of explore this town. Kind of, maybe not block by block. But what are the questions that we want to know? We really don't have business in this town. So I think we should just try to walk on through and push to the next city that we really want to go to. But in order to do that, we're going to have to see if anything happens while we're here. So here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to try to find a tavern, which I think is going to be relatively easy. We'll just see how long it takes us to find a tavern. Let's say that it takes us between 15 minutes and an hour to find a tavern, depending on if we ask around. So we're going to find a place. It takes us about 30 minutes to find a place. The reason this is important at all is because it is late afternoon. We haven't decided what time of year it is, I don't think. I think we did, actually. We determined that it was fall at some point. So mid-afternoon, it could be getting dark soon. If it takes us 30 minutes to find a tavern, we're staying here tonight. So we wander around for about 30 minutes. We ask a few people. We're kind of looking around for a tavern, and we will find one. And we will get out our handy dandy tavern generator. From, again, this book, which I recommend, I love, the Game Master's Book of Non-Player Characters. Nope. The tavern generator is in the Game Master's Book of Random Encounters. Okay. Let's see. Taverns. So we're going to roll for 2 D100s to get the name of this place. The Reckless, 45. The Reckless Dump is the name of our tavern. We find the Reckless Dump. All right. The Reckless Dump is, let's get a D4. I know, I have too many dice. I can't even find the ones I'm looking for. 4. Full of angry, rowdy guests who have all been overserved. So the only tavern we find in our 30 minutes of searching is kind of a crazy one. And it is full of, because it only serves pitchers. You can't get a glass of beer in this place. Why does it only serve pitchers? Nobody knows. So those are some tavern vibe variants that we've got there. And random. Okay. So okay. So here in the Reckless Dump, which is super rowdy, we managed to, can we find anywhere to sit or stand at all? We've got to, otherwise we wouldn't have come in. So we come in, we managed to fight our way probably to the bar. And I think we're going to go ahead and roll an encounter. Green, yellow, blue, not that yellow, red. Okay, green, purple, and multicolored. And let's just see if something happens while we're in here. So we're going to order at the bar. And we're going to see what happens based on our 6d12 element roll. And we'll just commodify it a little bit. Okay. So we get a 12 on the purple, which would indicate some kind of monster. So some kind of, we're going to have some kind of encounter here. Red is an NPC. We're going to meet some kind of NPC here. 7 is a feature. I think we can kind of ignore that. 10 is a random event, so maybe that'll get things started. 7 on the gold is nothing. 5 on the blue is nothing. Okay, so what do we have? We have some elements here. We have some kind of monster / conflict that's going to happen. We have an NPC that we're going to meet. We have a random event that maybe gets things started. Okay, so we'll just go with those 3 things. So let's start with our event. Okay, so what kind of event are we going to have here? Event. There's street events, urban events, wilderness events. Life events, miracle events. Let's go with street event. And just see if we roll something that makes sense. Okay. Or let's roll on our urban encounter, see what would happen. Okay. Let's just see what happens. What can possibly go wrong? Absolutely nothing. Nothing matters. So, um, 98. 88 to 100. Roll on the urban encounter table. Okay, so we'll roll on the urban encounter table. Let's see what happens here. 22, 22, 22, 22. 22. You begin seeing a poster issuing a reward for notorious criminal. The thing is, this criminal bears a striking resemblance to a member of your adventuring party? Okay. So, so there is a poster. And that poster, for some reason, looks like us. So we notice this hanging behind the bar as we go in to order a drink. Just a girl and her dog walking into a bar, seeing her picture behind the bar, and ordering a pitcher, which I assume is going to cost us at least a couple of silver. Let's see. Yeah, 2 silver pieces for a gallon of ale. But these guys are overselling, so it's going to be 1 silver. So we give the guy our silver. I'm just going to mark it down here. We pay 1 silver piece for a pitcher. And we ask if they have any food. Do you guys have any food? They do. So we'll order a plate of, food. Let's say another 5. So we'll say another 5 silver for food, because a chunk of meat is 3 silver pieces. So a chunk of meat and a hunk of cheese would be 4 silver. So we'll order like the stew with some bread. So we're kind of standing at the bar. We're getting jostled back and forth. We're getting messed with. Finley is kind of trying to keep from getting stepped on. The place is crowded. Nobody's noticed him. And are we accosted? Does the bartender notice that we are the person on the poster? 13. They do. The bartender notices that we're the person on the poster. Do they signal somebody about that? No. So they're keeping it to themselves. So that handled our random encounter, or a random event. So does another patron notice us as the people on the poster? Ooh, 18. They definitely do. Not only do they, okay, so it's just a straight yes. They notice us. They're going to notice us, and I think that they're probably going to attempt to do some kind of accosting. No, they're not going to try to accost us. They're going to go grab a buddy. No. Okay, the Oracle has to be lying. Somebody has to accost us about this. We could keep rolling, but we need to have an event. We need to move this forward. So I think we're just going to have one of the patrons is going to So we're going to have an encounter. So let's find out how difficult our encounter is going to be. Our encounter is going to be deadly. Okay, so if we look at a table for encounter tables, we are 2 PCs, we are level 1. This is a deadly encounter. So that would be the same as 1 PC. And I'm saying we're 2 PCs because of Finley. Because he just has a bucket of hit points for a level 1 guy. So that's 1 PC level 2 deadly. Level 2 deadly. We roll a d4. One. That is going to be 3 CR 1/8 monsters. I think in our case, they're all going to be humanoids. So we will look on our monster table. We'll look in the monsters manual. I'm going to look for 1/8, 1/8 humanoids. All right, so these are going to be straight up bandits. Always a good thing to have. So we are accosted by 3 bandits. Do they wait until we're like, I don't know, walking back to the bath, walking back to the latrine or whatever, or are they just going to grab us right at the bar? So are they waiting to see if they can catch us alone? Maybe. Let's roll again. Yes. Okay. So this makes sense, and it goes with our previous roll. We have these 3 bandits. They are watching us, possibly trying to see what we're going to do. This is a tavern. It's getting late. I'm thinking that I want to get out of this town, though, because of this poster. So I want to get back on the road. So do I notice that they notice me? I think I'm on high alert, so I think maybe so. So let's roll to see how difficult it is for me to notice them. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm just going to... Okay, so this is a deadly encounter, which means that it would be at least a 20 to see if I have the perception to know that something is up and to be alert enough to have spotted these 3 guys. I will allow Finley to assist me. So let's just see if we can get that perception check. Our highest number is a 10. We have a +3 for perception. We are clueless. So we're actually going to take the time to scarf our food a little bit and then just be like, okay, well, clearly we should get out of this town. We will risk traveling in the dark and camping out of town. So we're going to head out. And it's when we're heading out that we're going to get accosted by our 3 bandits. Has our NPC noticed us at this point? 9, no. So we'll find the NPC later. So let's open up. Let's see. Let's open up over here and let's go ahead into above VTT and let's get a scene going here. Okay. We'll use this one. So we are heading over this way. We're trying to go out of town. These guys are following us. We have not spotted them yet. We'll say that we're a good long way from the tavern, and for some reason we're cutting through this alleyway to give them a reason to go in. And we'll ask if they manage to like surround us. No. So they're just coming up from behind, and they're just going to try to get us to like stop. You know what? Let's redo the wizard for this thing. There we go. Okay. All right, so here we are. We're set up. Finally. Sorry about that. It takes time. And I'm going to say this guy is just going to like, is he just going to is he going to verbally accost me? 10. So maybe. And that's based on a skill check. So let's just look again and see if I spot this guy. No, it's a roll again. So I'm just going to roll again to see if he notices. Okay. He is going to verbally accost us. Say, hey. Like, you're a wanted person. You know. And I am going to attempt to turn around and say, whoa, you know, whoever's on that poster, it's definitely not me. And let's roll persuasion, 1 dice, to see if we can persuade them not. Not even close. And this is the point where this guy's going to move over here. This guy is actually going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's out of sight, so he's going to dash 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. He's coming around here. His goal is to get around to the back around us without us seeing him. He should be able to do that in another round or so. So what is this guy going to do? Well, what are his choices? He can negotiate and try to get us to come along quietly. He can stall for time so his buddy comes around. So I think he's going to stall for time. At this point, I think the DC didn't realize that we're in danger has dropped a bit as these guys are kind of coming in. So I think it's time to roll some initiative. So let's roll for Finley and let's roll for me. Me, Finley. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. That is real bad. That's right. I nat 1 Finley. I rolled a 3. I am +4 to initiative, so that gets me up to a whopping 7. But we go beyond all the. So this is the turn starts. Bandit number 3 is this one. Is just trying to get us to stay still. Bandit number 2 also trying to get us to stay still, staying right outside our melee, but they are both prepared. They are both going to ready in action to shoot us if we try to run away. This bandit, who I believe, nope, bandit 2, he is going to take his 60 feet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he moves all the way around over to there. These two guys ready actions to shoot us. I'm looking at this. There's only 2 of them. I think I'm going to run. So I'm going to run up here. This guy and this guy are both going to get attacks of opportunity on me. So bandit 3 takes a light crossbow attack. 14. Pretty sure that hits. Meets it. No. Well, wait. He was, I think, a 17. Yeah, he's a 17 to hit. Meets it, beats it. So he does 5 slashing damage. That hurts. The next guy is also going to take an attack at me. So that would be this bandit. He readied his action. Bandit 3 readied in action. He is going to attack. 14 misses. So one guy hits, one guy misses. I make it around the corner. And I am going to take the dash action and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to whistle for Finley, who is a good dog. Finley can teleport up to 40 feet to an unoccupied space he can see. Finley is going to teleport over this way. Thus giving him, I would say, at least half cover. We're going to go next. These guys are annoyed. Bandit 3, he is going to... they're going to ignore Finley. They're going to come after me. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. I think he can get to about here. He can't see me from there. So he's going to take the dash action and try to cut me off. 2, 3, 6, get in my way. See which way I'm going. This guy is going to come around this way. 2, 3, 4. I think he can see me from there. Does he take a shot? No, he's going to also try to get up close to me. So these guys are trying to cut me off. And this guy moving out of turn again, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Coming up here. Okay. All right. I'm next. I got this guy for an attack of opportunity. I'm a level 1 monk. There's not much I can do. Finley didn't take his movement last turn. He actually would have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's actually here. Just for... Okay. Running didn't work. I'm going to try to hit the guy in front of me. I don't see any other choice. So let's see what happens. It's a 9. I am +6 with a quarterstaff, so that's a 15. Bandit, I think that's bandit 3. It's bandit 3. Has an armor class of 12. So this hits. So we'll go ahead and roll damage. This is a good time to roll this guy's hit points. So he gets 2d8 plus 2 hit points. That's 1d8, that's 2d8s. So he has 13 hit points instead of 11. He's currently at 13 out of 13. Hit him with the quarterstaff, doing a grand total of 1d4 plus 4 damage. So let's roll that d4. Come on. 5 damage. So it drops him to 8. That's my action. Finley the Blink Dog. Let's see if he recharges his teleport. One, he does not. So Finley, seeing that I'm engaged, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is just going to come in and attack this guy. And just get this guy distracted. So Finley comes in. He's going to take a bite. He's +3 to hit. That is a 19 for Finley. So he does 1d6 plus 1 piercing damage. So let's go ahead and roll this guy's hit points. Bandit number 3. Again, he has 13 hit points. Finley does a d6 of damage. Another 1. Jeez. So that's +4 to hit. He does 2 damage. 2 piercing damage, and that is Finley's entire turn. This guy is now up against Finley, so he is going to take a swing at Finley. He will definitely hit. Oh, wait. Yeah, they do the same damage. He definitely hits. He definitely does 7 damage. So Finley is down to 15. Bandit number 2 has a beat on me. He is going to take a light crossbow shot. He will miss. He will use his movement 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 to get up over here. Bandit number 3 right across me is going to scimitar me. He's going to nat 20. Shit. This could be a very short campaign, my friends. Very short campaign. Oh, yeah. That is 13 damage, and I am down. So on my turn, I'm going to make a death save. I'm going to fail a death save. Ooh, this is bad. This is real bad. Finley's got no choice. He's got to keep going after this guy because he's got to get... First, does Finley get his teleport back? He does not. He's going to take an attack of opportunity to move over here to defend me. Actually, does he have to? What's he got? No, he is. He's going to come over this way. He's going to take an attack of opportunity. So the bandit 3 will get a swing. And he will miss. And then Finley is going to cast Cure Wounds because he has 2 spells. And one of those spells is Cure Wounds. So he has 2 spells, so he's going to roll a d8. Come on, Finley. Come on. 3 plus his spell modifier, which let me get. So the good news is I'm going to heal for 6. Okay, for 7. That is Finley's turn. Bandit 3. Bandit 3 comes in here. He now identifies Finley as the big threat. He's going to attack him. He's going to attack him with advantage. Even with advantage, he misses. Bandit 2. There's one right in front of me. He's going to attack me again. He's going to hit. he's going to do 4 damage. Oh, God. Okay. Third bandit. This guy is the one I just had attack me. So I'm going to have this guy. He's also going to attack Finley with advantage. '15s, which I believe hits Finley. It does. I gotta get this guy some armor. So he's going to roll damage. 7 damage. Oh, shit. We're in deep shit, man. Okay. I forgot to take my bonus action on armed strike. Well, I won't this time. I'm going to strike the guy immediately in front of me with a quarterstaff. I'm going to miss. I'm going to strike, unarmed strike the same guy. Well, wait, no, that was a 3 that I rolled first. Their armor class is 12, so no, I don't have a +9. Okay. So my quarterstaff miss, my unarmed strike hits. My unarmed strike is 1d4 plus 4. Theoretically, I could knock this guy out right now. 4. So I'm going to do 8 damage to this guy. He goes down. That's my turn. Finley the Blink Dog. Not looking great. Does he get his blink back? No. So he's +3 to hit with his bite. Or he could try to buff me. But either way, we could both go down in the next round. I'm pretty much certain to go down in the next round, unless they both still concentrate on Finley. Which they have advantage on him, so they might do. Well, all right, Finley. You got to bite this guy and you got to take him down. You literally can't. And he doesn't have any bonus actions. Yeah. We're just going to have to hope, man. Bite the guy. He has +3 to hit. That's a 12. Meets it, beats it. He rolls a d6 of damage. He is biting number 3. He does 5 damage. So he brings that guy 5 +1. So he does 6 piercing damage. So he brings this guy down to 5. It's this guy's turn. He is going to attack Finley. He's going to attack him with advantage. It's the right bandit, right? Yeah. It's a 7. That misses. It's a 16. That hits. He does 4 damage, bringing Finley down to 4. These guys can see I'm on death's door. our next bandit, he is also going to focus on Finley. He's rolling with advantage. Ooh, he definitely hits. He does 3 damage. Finley the Blink Dog still on his feet. All right. I am going to attack bandit number 3. I can see he's looking a little weaker. Quarterstaff. 16. That's going to hit. With a quarterstaff, I do. Let's just pop over quarterstaff. I do 1d6 plus 4 damage. 2 plus 4 is 6. That brings this guy down to 0. Okay. Bonus action, unarmed strike, bandit number 2. 6 plus 6 is 12. So that'll hit because this guy is an AC of 12, right? Yeah. Okay, so that hits. So I do 1d4 plus 4 damage. Let's roll that d4. What do you got? 2, 6 damage. Not bad, not bad. Brings him down to 5. Oh, wait, we never rolled this guy's hit points. So let's roll his hit points right now, because it's the first time he's been hit. Roll low. That's a 10, 11, 12. He has 12 hit points. Okay, well, that's could be worse. So I did 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. He's down to 6 hit points. Finley the Blink Dog. Does he get his blink back? No. But he's going to bite this guy. It's a 7. A 7 plus 3 is 10. No dice. All right. So now we get back to this bandit. And here is the question. Is he going to keep fighting us? Or is he going to disengage and run? So we actually have a table for this. So I'm going to roll a D100 to see what this guy does, because this could go either way. He could kill one or both of us, or he could die. 2 of his friends are dead. He's got to make a decision. 76. He's going to attack. I'm clearly the most dangerous target, so he's going to attack me. And he is going to miss me, so wrong choice, buddy. Flee was not in his list of things to do. But I think having missed, I think I'm going to give him a 50-50 chance to try to run away before I hit him. No, he does not flee. So that comes up to me. I'm going to strike at this guy. I'm going to take 1 swing with my quarterstaff. It's a 3 plus 6 is a 9. It misses. Unarmed strike. 14 plus 6 is 20, which hits, doing 1 plus 4 is 5 damage. So this bandit takes 5 damage, bringing him to 1. Finley, do you get your blink back, buddy? Get your blink back? No. But it doesn't matter because he is going to circle this guy without getting an attack of opportunity. And he is going to attack him with advantage. Getting an 18 and a 19. So he definitely hits. And he does 1d6 plus 1 damage. Doing 4 damage plus 1 is 5, bringing this guy down. And we have defeated our 3 bandits. And it is going to be, let's see, we have been streaming now for an hour. So that is going to be what we do today. So we are accosted by 3 bandits. We defeat our bandits. And the NPC will introduce themselves. That will be our cliffhanger for today. So, yeah. Okay, well, that was it. That was our adventure for today. We went to a bar, we had a drink, we got in a fight, and we won the fight and damn near died. Um, so, thank you very much for joining me or watching this online. Um, uh, there will be merch and stuff that I'll talk about when I have it next week. And, until then, keep rolling.